have great mobility, around the egg trays, things of the sort. So one palm is enough, and that is after the 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, when they have, when usually they have taken some energy drink, that's the glucose. So since they are 95 birds, now I'm considering 94 because the other one is a mortality. Yes, I've rushed the video a bit there. So I put into these trays, I covered them so that they go on picking. So meanwhile, that's a good indicator that the birds are actually ready to be fed. So you can see that our cage is covered all the way around, and it's divided into two subsections, and this other subsection is also prepared. Now the litter is beneath, because I don't want these birds to, I want the birds to first get used to food. And you can see the other side we have our there are about 140, 150 layers. So in the same room, the other side is subdivided. As long as you clean, you maintain the biosecurity, as we talked about in the biosecurity video. So the out of the 7 feet, 3.5 is this way and 3.5 is the other way. So I cover on top, and now I use a special kind of bulb. This bulb is rechargeable. It has rechargeable batteries, where if power goes, okay, the bulb keeps lighting. Okay, so yes, the bulb keeps lighting. So I've not fixed it to the socket with power, but I'm going to show you the power source on the other side. So that bulb will be mounted on the inside and then covered on top, because these birds are going to be in that kind of mounting. So that's the power source. Meanwhile, I wanted to introduce you to Sundu Sections. Sundu Sections are the sponsor of this group. They are the sponsors of this video. I put in one lantern at the time there. So Sundu Exchange, you send money from outside the country and then you receive on MTN, Airtel, or M-Pesa. So those of you who are external workers, foreign workers, you can always send money to your loved ones through Sundu Exchange. Yes, we also have Forex, like changing currencies from US dollars to Ugandan shillings and so on. So I've gone ahead and fixed the bulb and I've turned on the socket. So you can see I have one lantern. That one lantern is not enough. I'm yet to fix the second lantern, especially towards the night. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover on top. Okay. So on the sides, if you saw the video about the brooder cage, if you've not seen it, you can hit on the pop-up. On the side, there's the outlet of the air, and then beneath there are some inlets of air. So the birds are going to go close. You can see they are going close to the heat source at that moment. So which is the lantern, and you can see that the center is well spaced. Okay. Now I'll also plan in the evening when I start changing the feeding troughs. I'll also plan ahead. So these are the feeding troughs, well cleaned, well washed using detergent and then left to dry. Okay, plus mortality bad. So I also need to cover the other side, that other side, because it's also letting in more, coldness, more air. So I need to cover it up so that the warmth is maintained, and that's another air pocket. Right. So the numbers of Sundu Exchange are there. If you want to advertise, you can advertise on the channel. If you want to sponsor, the links are in the description. So I went ahead to cover on with a nylon or plastic bag on top. And so this is now in the time of the night. You can see it's all covered up, and let's see what's inside. So the birds are going round the lantern. It's getting cold a bit. So I need to add in a second lantern. Okay. Right. So we're going to work on that. So this is a big lantern which can take on about half a liter of paraffin, and it goes for 24 hours. All right then, so we are now good to go. So you can see how I make sure that I cover up most of the air pockets so that there's no, the heat is not rushing out. So of course I'll put in the other lantern. If you want to advertise onto this channel, you're good to go. The numbers are there. If you want to sponsor any of the videos, or if you want to do support, then you can by the way send mobile money onto the same number. And if you're outside the country, there is our link to our Gumroad channel. Yes, the support for the project is because we have, I'm going to be putting up servers so that we have, so that we do have like some sort of application, free application, and then free web system that will be helping us as small scale farmers. This is something that you can do. You go to your workplace, then come back tomorrow and resume your duties. So I'm putting in the second lantern, as you can see, and then I put them diagonal to each other, belly to belly, and I make sure that I have no space in the middle. So I'm now putting in the feeding troughs. Yes, with the pallet starter food. So 2 lanterns, and then 2 points of water, 1 point of water in the other corner where the feeding trough does not fit, and then another point on this corner where I'm putting the second feeding trough, so that in the middle or the center diagonally there is enough space for these birds to be surrounded with the heat. These birds are intelligent enough. If the heat is too much, they'll go away. That's why I'm using lanterns. I can't put a bigger heat source. Either use 2 lanterns or I use 100 watts of energy. But in preparation, you saw what 100 watts of energy can be and how expensive it may be. Yet here, I may use only half a liter or 7.5 liters for 24 hours, because this heat source must be provided for 24 hours, 7 days a week, until the birds have at least 1 month. Okay, also the light should be on. So you can see with us peeping how they are using the center that I've created between the 2 lanterns, but I need to set the bellies of the lanterns to be diagonal. So I'm reducing the lantern flame there because it was too much. So glucose day night for about 3 days, then you can start giving them plain water, and that is the energy saver. So I put down here, I encourage you guys to enjoy, keep enjoying. So I'm going to be changing that. So let me let the camera roll the noise for you. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video in the way that you can. Do not forget to support. You can support by subscribing. You can support by donating. The links are down in the description. If you're in my country, then you can send via mobile money. Look at how beautiful these birds are. So this is the Kroiler season. Watch out for the video tomorrow about the second day. I'll let the camera roll for you. So by the way, meanwhile, Sundus Exchange it has been dealing in foreign exchange for a while, but now they, with the improvement in technology, they started engaging into remittance. So you can always WhatsApp and even call the numbers there for Sundu's Exchange, so that you get in touch with them, and then you make sure you send money direct to the mobile money of the person you want to give to. So meanwhile, if you're outside the country, you can use Sundu's Exchange. You can use different platforms to donate to our cause or our channel. This sort of videos, or these sort of videos, are dedicated to those people who are working white-collar jobs, and you can spare 1 hour a day. So that is 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening, or 2 hours, to do this side business of poultry. If you're that kind of a person who can do the setup the way we've been discussing on the different videos on this channel, you can look for that playlist of AfiFarm. If you're that sort of a person, then you're good to go. You can simply manage this thing. All you need to do is invest some little money to make sure that you create some automated setup. Right, so I'll have to cover up for the night, and then we'll get back to the bats tomorrow morning.